Hello my friends. Today I'm going to show you one of the best exercises you can do to warm your body up and get ready for action in anything and for anything, including just getting your day started. Here's what you do. You stand in place, feet about shoulder width apart. You can turn your toes out a little bit, a 45-degree angle, and then you slowly begin to lower your butt to the ground as you breathe out. So inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth until you're all the way down into this squat. Now there's a lot of different names for this. Some people call it the farmer's squat. I just call it a deep squat. It's a catcher's squat for baseball. It's a farmer's squat. It's a gardener's squat if you're doing gardening. See, you get down in this position, and the difference is that now you're moving around. You're grabbing, you're pulling weeds, you're leaning forward, you're picking something out, pulling something out while you're in this position. See, even just imagining doing this, I have to navigate through my body. But I can just sit here this way with my heels flat. If you can't get your heels flat, you sit the way you'll see catchers in baseball with their heels elevated. They catch the ball from the pitcher and then they stand up and they throw, but we're not going to stand up yet. We're just going to maintain this position. Whether your heels are flat or your heels are elevated, you sit in this position for about a minute and your body begins to warm up. Why? Because the legs feed the wolf. Your legs are your second heart. Now in previous videos I said the legs feed the second brain. Well, that's true, but the second brain is in your belly. When you sit in this squat, your legs get worked, feeding the brain and the heart. The legs are the second heart. The lower belly is the second brain. This particular squat, the farmer's squat, the deep squat, the Asian squat, the catcher's squat, the gardener's squat, whichever variation you want to use, they activate the second heart and the second brain, both simultaneously. How? Isn't this only working my legs? No. If I got increased blood flow going through my legs, through my feet, ankles, calves, knee joint, thighs, hamstrings, gluteus, lower back, now, is it also hitting the abs? Of course it is. You have to structurally hold in place. You're hitting the spinal erectors. And now you can move while you're in this position. You can start playing around with different movements to get yourself accommodated. And then when you're ready, you push through the balls of your feet and you stand up. In the beginning, it might be everything you got to hang for a minute there. But you want to persist. If you can't do a minute, do 30 seconds. Start slowly. Give yourself a small goal and then allow it to organically improve. If you cannot get your heels flat, but you're able to squat down, but when you try to put your heels flat, you fall backward, then what I would advise is you put something under your heels and then you just gradually start to melt and relax and sink. Think in terms of relaxing and sinking. But when you're in this position, you do not only relax. You relax externally, the muscles on the outside, but internally, see, if I just relax everything, all right, good. Now I'm blah. I'm sinking. But you got no strength to go anywhere. So internally, see, I have tension, which allows me to come up with ease. If I'm too relaxed, if I'm relaxed internally and externally more than necessary, now I'm trying to come up and I have trouble getting going. So internally, you've got tension. This exercise, a minute a day, in the morning or anytime you need a boost of energy, will rock your world. Before I go, I want to remind you, or maybe tell you for the first time, about this incredible life-changing book, Psycho-Cybernetics. Over 35 million copies sold worldwide. I've been reading and studying and teaching other people about this book since 1987. You can get the book on Amazon.com. You can also get the audio of it on Audible.com. Make sure you get this and you listen to it and you read it and you take notes and change your life for the better.